interview with him too. Yeah. How do you who do you think about him?
You don't rock with Charleston White anymore.
No.
No, you don't see him covered on the site. You won't see interviews with us anymore. At the end of the day, when we did the first interview with him, and then like he was saying some really like racist things about Asians and stuff like that, me and him actually had a conversation about this. Yeah. We had a conversation, and I was just like, yo, like this is, I don't agree with this, and you know what I mean? And if you keep doing shit like this, you're ultimately gonna you're gonna lose your social media platforms. Sure enough, like 2 weeks later, he lost his YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, look, like, we could do another interview, we could address some of this stuff. And you know what I mean? Listen, we all fly off the handle, we all make mistakes. I don't feel that, you know, this is necessarily who you are, because our conversations have never been like this. Yeah. You know what I mean? So we did another interview, but then after that, he's talking about like raping Asian babies, and you know what I mean? He's talking about people's kids. He's talking about Lucy's kids, talking about Matt Hoffa's kids. These are like little girls and little boys. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that to me is just disgusting. You see what I'm saying? And
what's good, people? What's good? Gary, salute. Rod, see you. Brandon in the building. Good morning.
And, you know, you have the right to defend yourself if anyone runs up on you, and I agree with all that. But like, you don't have to bring kids into the fucking conversation. The kid.
Okay, let's get into this real quick. First of all, good morning. I'm hoping that you guys are having a good day. As you come in, go ahead and hit that like button. Let's get the preliminaries out the way. So, Charleston White for president 2024. Let's get that out the way. Let's make sure you get your votes in. Charleston White for president 2024. Where all the outrage come from? Where all the I'm mad at Charleston White, how dare Charleston White come from? Charleston White said something about T.I. kids. No outrage. Boosie kids. No outrage. Said something about the Asian community and all their kids. No outrage. Said something about this man. No outrage. Said something about this woman. No outrage. Promoting racial hate. Gender wars. Zero outrage. Why we mad now? Where all of these reaction videos coming from now? Let me get into this real quick. I sat back and I said, it's very interesting to me that once it was confirmed that Charleston White was banned from YouTube, now it's time to talk about standards and morals. Now it's time to talk about integrity. It's talk about community. Talk about how bad he is. Talk about X, Y. How come when the man could voice his opinion on YouTube, nobody had nothing to say? How come when he was free to roam YouTube, now all of a sudden, when you ban, now I got some things to say? Y'all don't think that's kind of odd? Y'all don't think that's kind of weird? Some of the same people that praised Charleston White, wanted to work with Charleston White, build with Charleston White, promote Charleston White, said nothing to Charleston White when he was talking about hurting kids, disrespecting kids. It was cool. But the minute YouTube canceled him, banned him for hate speech, now all of a sudden it's not cool. Where all of this outrage come from all of a sudden? I seen a lot of reaction videos to Charleston White, but none of them never gave an opinion about what Charleston White was doing before Charleston White was banned from YouTube. But after Charleston White gets banned from YouTube, where are these reaction videos coming from? We all knew he was wrong. He's out of line. He's out of control. He's so disrespectful, so vile. Did you just learn about Charleston White? Did you wake up one morning and say, oh, Charleston White is here? Where are all the men and the women that have standards and morals? That it don't matter who else says it's right, right is right. It don't matter how millions of people, I support Charleston White, I support, how come if you thought it was wrong before YouTube banned him, why didn't you say nothing? Where are these videos at saying Charleston White is X, Y, and Z? What he's doing for the community is wrong. Hell, Charleston White was screaming, hey, I'm in the school system. You know, I'm an activist. Now, I remember me saying, how can you be an activist if you're online saying these things about white people? Saying that you like to see the life drained from white men's eyes and the R word for white women. I'm just kind of curious, like, where are all of these people and standards and morals when somebody is in a position to respond? I'll see a lot of ganging up now. Now Charleston White is wrong. Well, here's the thing. If you've been following, if you're subscribed to a channel, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, whatever, Facebook, or whatever the case may be, well, you kind of get a gist of the content creator. You kind of know where they stand at on certain things. How come we don't know where you stand until the world says it's wrong? How come you don't have standards and morals until the world says it's wrong? The world meaning YouTube. The world meaning YouTube. How come it's a problem now? Now, can you imagine Charleston White coming back, searching his name? Charleston White gets banned from YouTube, canceled from YouTube, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And Charleston White sees these same people that was in his Instagram, his DMs, on his phone logs, emails. We was friends. That was my buddy. That was my ace boon coon. You didn't tell me you didn't like, you thought what I was doing was wrong. It was disrespectful that young men and women should not have to listen to no crap like that. You didn't tell me none of that. But the minute I got banned, you had an opinion about me. I'm trying to figure out why everybody's so... Don't be quiet in the comments now. Don't be quiet on Instagram and YouTube and Facebook now. Where was all the outrage when you was rocking with Charleston White? When you sat there and you heard him say those vile things about children, those vile things about other men and women and other races, where was all the outrage then? You know what's so funny? Especially when you talk about the black community and you talk about, you know what I'm saying, certain things that happen in the black community. But you know what's so funny? Somebody said that black people promote the worst of their community. And I remember hearing Charleston White says black people will promote anybody and believe anything. And then I started thinking about Charleston White's timeline and the things that he's been saying and how many people have been giving him a platform, giving him attention, saying, oh, yeah, come on over here. We want to hear what you got to say. And I started thinking about, like, Charleston White got so comfortable with what he was doing. He was like, yeah, I'm the new Malcolm X. I'm the new Malcolm X. The new Malcolm X. What are you saying? This is the problem. What are you saying that's so revolutionary? You ever notice that these people that have platforms, just all across the board, these people that have platforms, especially black people, you ever notice that there's always a hint of racism? Like, as long as I say something racist, black people will band with me. Or if I decide to promote a gender war, like the other gender will band with me. Like, I always sit back and I watch platforms, right? All across social media. And it's always interesting that some black people, in order to get other black people to rally with them, they have to say something racist. They have to make these innuendos or undertones of racism. It's like, yeah, these crackers, when it's totally unnecessary. It's totally not needed. Oh, these black men, these black women, when it's totally unnecessary and totally not needed. Charleston White did a phenomenal, Charleston White for president. Charleston White did a phenomenal job of saying and doing anything to show that black people will support him still. And that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. All these people with all these platforms kept their mouth closed, act like they didn't see it. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna speak against no Charleston White. I ain't gonna say nothing. Nope. And the minute they was like this, they was like, y'all remember what was that, Belly? When that guy had the banana in his mouth and he was looking, I don't like this. I'm gonna drop a dime on them. I'm gonna drop a dime on them. That's how I feel about some of these people now. It's like, hold on, wait a minute. Is that YouTube? Hold on. What they do to his channel? Oh, they about to take his channel. They about to take live. Tune in. Charleston White gets banned. Yes, I really did not like Charleston White, and this is why I didn't like Charleston White. Like, what the heck? What? We want to talk about the community now. We want to talk about the effects of Charleston White and what he's done now. And I think I'm kind of lost because I'm just like, well, wasn't you just cheering for him? Wasn't you just high-fiving him and saying that's my dog? But now we mad. Well, black people should be pissed off, and I'm going to tell you why. You had nothing to do with Charleston White getting banned from YouTube. That means your moral compass is effed up. Your moral compass is effed up. Your standards, right? How you think about the generation of children that was affected and attacked by Charleston White. You did nothing. You sat back and you thought it was okay. And now YouTube, let me tell y'all something, Colorado, right? The university, right? It's predominantly white. The staff is predominantly white. Let me educate you real quick, right? Those people got Charleston White's threats to Deion Sanders' son. Salute, I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Salute. See that at the table. Thank you. I appreciate that. Uncle Stu in the building. Y'all make sure y'all check out Uncle Stu. Great commentary. Y'all check him out. Check him out. Charleston White sent Deion Sanders' son this threat over the internet, right? Everybody was talking about it, right? Everybody was talking about it. People, this is what's so funny to me. People were reacting to the threat, but not giving their opinion on how wrong it was. Now, let me school y'all on reaction videos, right? There's one thing to do a reaction video that says, Charleston White says. Charleston White did. And there's another piece to say, that was wrong what Charleston White said. That was wrong what Charleston White did. And I'm telling you right now, if you look at these reaction videos, now Charleston White is wrong. Now I have an opinion about what Charleston White did. But beforehand, it was just Charleston White said, Charleston White did, but it was no opinion. But now after he get banned, now we real men and women now. Right now we standing up now. And all of these people in the comment section, that's some real stuff. That's revolutionary. Right. What? Black people didn't cancel Charleston White. You wishing harm on our staff here at Colorado. You wishing harm on our students at Colorado. You wishing harm on Deion Sanders. Black people didn't cancel Charleston White. Them people got together and said, I don't know who this guy is, shock jock or not. I don't care if he think he a revolutionary, if he think he the next coming of Malcolm X. We ain't tolerating, we ain't having it. Isn't it funny how standards and morals outweigh YouTube? Isn't that funny? We sit back and we watch all of this crazy stuff and everybody act like they don't see it. And God forbid if you say anything about it. But outside of YouTube in real life, people say we ain't tolerating that craziness. We ain't tolerating that disrespect. Isn't that funny that you as a black man and black woman sit back and think, oh yeah, that's just Charleston White being Charleston White. He's just a shop jock. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever case may be. And he say all of this crazy stuff, right? Right? Let me build this up and break this down for how it really goes. Let me break it down how it really goes. I hate white people. I hate black people. I hate this. I hate that. And this person can get taken advantage of. And that person can get shot in the face. And this, and say all of that stuff. And then come back and say, the black man need to work harder. Oh my God! That was so monumental. Charleston White, that was so, oh my God, that was so monumental. Thank you. Oh my God, that was, oh, you a real one. You a real one. Don't nobody say it like you, Charleston. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I know you just said that about them Asian kids, but man, you a real one, bro. A real one. What the? What? What we are, the black community is so desperate for leadership. We are promoting anything and anybody to the table. Come on, have a seat at the table. Yeah, okay, yeah, all right. And we get into the table by saying anything we can about white people. As long as you hate white people, come sit down. Oh, you hate babies, come on, sit down. You hate rappers, come on, sit down. Let me tell you something. Charleston White was selling this narrative that how bad rappers are. Now, to some extent, I would say that there are some things that's going on in a rap music industry that I wouldn't agree with. I wouldn't agree with, right? And this is I think this is the problem that we have as people in general. We are good at selective agreements. That one thing I agree with keeps me in the car with you and your negativity. That one thing that I agree with keeps me in the car with you and you being disrespectful. That one thing that I agree with keeps me right. It's almost like an abusive relationship, right? Oh, I like your sex, so I'm staying. I like your conversation, so I'm staying. I like the way you compliment me, so I'm staying. And now I'm asking you guys, is it worth it? There we go with that question again. Is it worth it? Is it worth staying? We seeing what you're doing. It's not funny. It's unneeded. And this is the thing. When you say that you are Malcolm X or Martin Luther King, so now you're saying you're speaking for black people. What type of black people? What type of black people are you speaking for? That's a good question. And then if you're speaking for black people and we have to determine what type of black people, where are the black people with standards, morals, values, and integrity that says, I never agreed with that and I didn't wait till YouTube banned him to say it? Where are those videos at? If you are a content creator or you're someone that kind of surfs the internet, you don't think it's odd that those videos are kind of few to none? People disagreeing with Charleston White and his behavior, since you're representing the black community and the black man this and the black. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. When people have a lot of time on their hands and they get the right book and they got the time to practice, I'm trying to school y'all real quick. They get the time to practice, right? How they going to deliver something? Well, I know if I start cursing and I start disrespecting people, you know, black people going to respect that. Black people going to respect me if I disrespect black women and I disrespect black men. If I say how bad the rap community is and the gay agenda, black people going to respect me. So when your message gets to a white university, when your message is directed at white children, white staff members, now no more Charleston White, that's not odd to you? People have been sitting on YouTube for months, I want to say years, listening to the rhetoric of Charleston White as he spewed out hate speech, and for some reason didn't have the gall to say anything about it, to report it. I ain't see it. I ain't hear him say nothing. Nope, I'm just going to stay over here. And the minute they felt the coast was clear, they ran and made a video about how much they didn't like it. And we sit back and say, that's revolutionary what you're saying, brother. Preach. Preach, sister. Did you just now hear it? What's the day the first time you heard it? What's the day the first time you heard that nonsense? Or is it convenient? That's what I notice about YouTube. I notice about social media. It's like people only want to do the right thing when it's convenient, when they're forced to do the right thing, when they can't go, well, I can't go against YouTube, so I might as well say he's wrong. Because God forbid if I would have said he wrong when he had access to YouTube to make a video response back to me, because then he can expose me and say, bro, didn't you just call me last week? Didn't you just wasn't you the one that tried to link up and build with me in the community and do all of this other stuff? Sis, didn't you send me this message and say, hey, come holler at me, come build with. But now when you think I'm off YouTube and I'm banned, now you don't like what I was saying. Now you don't appreciate what I was saying. You don't appreciate what I was doing. Ain't that some fake shit? I'm about to piss somebody off. Ain't that some fake shit? You were smiling in my face just about a week ago. And now you hate me. Now you don't appreciate me. Now what I'm doing is trifling and toxic, narcissistic. It's not good for the community now. YouTube said something. Well, ladies and gentlemen, YouTube is not ran by black people. Salute, salute. I see you, Townsend, in the building. It took white people to police, fix, and correct Charleston White. Let that shit sink in for a minute. Let that sink in for a minute. Somebody said enough's enough. It ain't funny no more. You can't shock jock us. We don't buy it. Your narrative, you can't use it. The disrespect, we won't tolerate it. We got more. We take our shit serious. This ain't about jokes for us. We protect our children over here. We respect our men over here. We respect our women over here. Who you talking to? Where the videos at being upset and mad and outraged before he got banned from YouTube? That's what y'all should be asking people. Where the videos at? Hell, you ain't even got to ask them. Go to their page right now. Your favorite content creator, whatever media, wherever they at, and look and say, okay, Charleston White gets banned on this date. Let me scroll back and see if you've ever disagreed with Charleston White. If you ain't got no goddamn video saying you disagree with the man before YouTube before these white people decide that this won't be tolerated. This bullshit won't be tolerated. Now y'all mad. Now you're mad. It's crazy when you take things off YouTube and you take it into a courtroom or you take it somewhere that matters, and then you try to put the YouTube justice and the YouTube feelings and emotions and the statuses and all of this other stuff. This ain't just a black thing. This I'm talking about everything, right? You take all of this YouTube logic and you try to take it into real life, and then you get shut the hell down looking stupid. Looking stupid. Where did all the outrage for Charleston White come from? Why are we so vocal when we feel that somebody can't defend themselves now? Now let's gang up on them. let's get these reaction videos out there. So the reaction videos to Charleston White beforehand was, this is just what Charleston White had to say, y'all. But you yourself never gave any comment about where you stood at. But the split second you knew for a fact this dude was banned, now you personally have something to say. Damn, that don't seem cowardly. That don't seem odd. Charleston White for president. Charleston White for president. He said black people will believe anything. Black people will promote anybody to be a leader. God, wow, really? Would we? Are we? Do we? Is that what we do? Is that what we do? And I just start thinking about it. Who are all the people that we praise and put in leadership positions? What women and men do we put in these leadership positions and say that they speak for us? And then as soon as they get invited to the table and they sit down and say, okay, I'm here. Microphone, good, okay. Got my water. All right, got something to write on, something to write with. All right. I look like I'm ready. All right, I'm here to talk for the black people, the black community. Okay, here we go. All right, hold on. Let me take a sip of water. Hold on, wait. No. Don't run. Okay, straighten up my hat. All right, beard okay. All right. White people should be R-word. Asian babies should be hurt. I want to put 20K on this man's son that's been doing a whole lot for not only his community, but his family for years. Did I impress y'all? Did I impress the black community? Did I do you justice? Did I excite you? Did I make you proud? Because you've been telling Charleston White, giving him a standing ovation for years. You told Charleston White subliminally and directly, no matter what he says about other people, you're going to support him. No matter how vile and disgusting he is, you're going to support him. But you do that with other content creators. You do that with other people with platform. No matter what you say, boom, sister, okay, brother, aha. No matter what you do. And then it's going to take YouTube to show you, a lawyer to show you, a judge to show you, people outside that take life and living and the protection of that living serious, to show you that whatever you think was going on YouTube is this big compared to what life got in store for you. Good morning. What are we doing? We are steadily seeing signs on a daily basis, enough's enough. Steadily seeing signs of people within our community, people that either we look toward, look to, look around, stand with, entertain, and we're steadily acting like we don't see what's being said, see what's being done. I'm going to ignore what you're saying. I'm going to ignore what you're doing. Oh, okay, cool. What happens when you can't ignore it no more? Salute, Black Rabbit. What happens when you can't ignore it no more? Charleston White can't ignore it no more. You getting banned for hate speech? You getting banned for putting 20K on this man's sons? Oh, hell no. What does ex-wife say? Oh, hell no. Charleston White said this about 9 days ago. Ladies and gentlemen, Tough Love has a video as soon as he heard it. He didn't wait for Charleston White to get banned from YouTube to make a video. He didn't wait. There are other content creators who didn't wait until the odds were stacked against the man to now say, you were wrong. And we sit back and we act like after he gets banned, everybody who says he was wrong is saying something monumental, is saying something revolutionary. Yeah, woo! That's a real one. And then come to find out, these people were in cahoots with everything that was being said before he got banned. Was cool with everything that he said before he got banned. Was trying to work with him and be cool with him before he got banned. But now, since YouTube has put him on notice, for not even just YouTube, since white people have put him on notice, now all of a sudden, well, maybe we can't do that no more. You keep pushing the envelope, driving faster and faster towards a cliff. And when somebody's screaming, slow down, that's a dead end, cliff ahead. I don't want to hear it. We here for the entertainment. Well, shit, Charleston White was very entertaining. He entertained being removed. He shock jocked his way to a release. He shock jocked his way to cancellation. He disrespected his way to another situation. It's funny to me how like you have to see what somebody's willing to do before you say, well, maybe I don't want no smoke with that. Right? Everybody like, man, I'm gonna keep on doing me, bro, man. YouTube ain't gonna do nothing. Ain't nobody gonna report my video. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing, man. I'm me, bro. Ain't nobody can touch me. I'm the baddest mofo around here. You know what it is. You know what it is. Can't nobody touch me. And in a minute well, yeah, I'm just trying to, and then the people in the comment section, stupid. Oh my God, you're so stupid. Oh my God, I can't believe that as a grown woman or a grown man, you would take things that far. Like, that is so dumb. Like, that's crazy. Like, what? Where's your backbone at? Like, you should have known you were going too far, bro. What was that dude named? Some Love. Some Love. He was saying it. I remember him saying it. Matter of fact, you was trying to clown him. Now you looking real stupid. Oh, Tough Love. That dude. That guy. He said, hey, well, how far are we willing to take this? How much disrespect is too much disrespect? How much hatred is too much hatred? Ladies and gentlemen, for the past 30 days, you guys have been witnessing. You've been witnessing things happen on social media that if anybody with any type of logic, common sense would say, let me take a break, a breather, and chill. And chill. This is too much. Too much. Hours upon hours upon hours upon hours. Video upon video upon video upon video. Hate speech, cyberbullying, disrespect, exposing, character bashing, character assassination. And it takes kids at a university to get upset. White people, probably not even on YouTube, but then heard through social media, like, he said, what? About who? Oh, hell no. Report. You getting hundreds of people reporting videos, hundreds of people reporting channels. What you think gonna happen? I appreciate that, Gary. What you think gonna happen? But here's the thing, your video next. Your video's next. Your video's next. Because what happens is when life hits YouTube, life wins. It don't matter how many people cheering for you. Don't know how many people high-fiving and in the car. Oh, yeah, you're just real. Okay. The same people did that for Charleston White. The same people did that for Charleston White. Y'all don't think that's odd? You don't think that's weird? Don't just be in here. Don't hit this like button. Come on now. I ain't saying nothing about your favorite content creators. I'm saying, hey, listen, we just seen Charleston White. We ain't learned nothing. That's what that next video should be about. What I learned from Charleston White. What I might want to stop doing from Charleston White. When shock jock goes too far from Charleston White. There is somebody sitting down right now, ladies and gentlemen, and I've witnessed it myself, saying, I want to be like Charleston White. I want to be like Charleston, right? And they are trying to figure out who can they disrespect to get their name on the map? Who can they degrade to get their name on the map? What race, what gender, what ethnicity, who puts me there? Right? Who puts me there? What can I say about babies? How much money can I put on this kid over here to really propel me through this social media circle? Because we know black people ain't gonna cancel me for it. They gonna be like, oh man, that's crazy what you said about that kid, dog. You crazy. Man, you crazy, bro. Let me say something revolutionary real quick. Black men stay in school. Oh my God, oh my God. That was revolutionary. Man, woo, you a real one. That was revolutionary. I ain't never heard nobody say black men should stay in school like that, man. Oh my God, bro. Yeah, I know you just said to put money on somebody's kid, but man, but when you said that thing after that though, when you made that point after that though, those people at Colorado didn't give a damn if he was an activist or not. They don't care if he was the second coming of Jesus Christ. Wrong is wrong. There was a zero tolerance level, ladies and gentlemen. Zero tolerance level. Salute. Why do we got such a high tolerance for everybody being disrespected? I'm going to sit here and I'm going to listen. Like we're paralyzed and polarized. As long as you disrespect me, that makes you a real one. As long as you curse me out, whoo, that makes you a real one. As long as you can come up with some catchy names or some phrases I can throw at you, that makes me a real one. Not your actions. Not having any integrity to your character, not actually speaking out when it matters, but you a real one after Charleston White gets banned and you say something. You a real one. Monumental. Revolutionary. Somebody sent me a live that Charleston White was doing, and I forgot what. I think he was talking about Sexy Red or something. And he said that Sexy Red is going to be the reason why a lot of females get taken advantage of. This is what's so crazy. Multiple women came before Sexy Red who promoted the same lifestyle, but for some reason, Sexy Red is going to be the problem. You see how unrealistic that is? You see how unrealistic that is? Instead of giving women the knowledge and say, hey, listen, go out, have a good time, but make sure that, you take care of yourself. Make sure you aware, don't put your drink down. Just don't go jump in the car with a stranger. Instead of giving them a way to combat what you think is the problem. And this is my issue with people, man. Instead of giving people a way to heal, to combat the negativity, you just say, Sexy Red, the problem. How do you fix the problem? What's the solution? What's the solution? Because the problem existed before it ever was named Sexy Red. Rap existed before Pop Smoke Nipsey Hussle. It existed before then. So how come we not giving solutions to nobody? All these people with these platforms and they, I ain't here for this and I ain't here for that. Well, what the hell you here for then? Keep the bullshit you got going on in your real life. Stop trying to spread it out over social media. I hate everybody because my life's so bad. Well, then go fix your life. Go fix your life. If you clocking more time on social media than you are living your real life, something wrong. Something wrong. If you're promoting, I'm playing a character. This is a character. This is a character. Well, what are you in real life? Who's your real character in real life? You got people putting their family in danger so they can get some likes and views. God damn. You got people putting their family in danger on a daily basis so they can get some likes and views. You got people hopping online, totally disrespecting people, thinking that nobody can find them, nobody can come knocking on their door, nobody can pull up to that daycare, catch them coming out of church, catch them in Walmart. They, for some reason, they like, nope, they can't find me, mission impossible. Well, what's happening right now, ladies and gentlemen, this social media thing is getting closer and closer and closer to home, closer and closer and closer to your doorstep. Closer to your doorstep. If you go back and you look at Tough Love's videos over the last week, and I want you to think about everything that has transpired. I said some things coming down from YouTube. I said it. Then Charleston White gets banned. I asked the question, hey, how much is too much? When is enough enough? Then this person gets a situation. Then that person gets a situation. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know about you, but if somebody is being real enough to give me the game, the least we could do is respect the message. The least we could do is protect the message. There's a content creator right now trying to find what niche they want to go into, what direction they want to go into. Can you imagine if Charleston White helped encourage 10 more people to be a Charleston White? Can you imagine what your children is going to have to go through, what your husbands and your wives, your mothers and your fathers, your sisters and your brothers, what they're going to have to endure because somebody wants to follow in Charleston White's footsteps because the black community never said it's not okay. It's not cool. Your favorite content creator didn't say it wasn't cool. They ain't with that. I want you to look at when they want to correct, when they want to stand up, when they want to speak out. If it wasn't about, listen, let me tell you something. If it wasn't about standards, morals, and accountability yesterday, then don't make it about standards, morals, and accountability today. We have a narrative being used against the black community that we are all the same. Ladies and gentlemen, let me be the first one to tell you, we are not all the same. We are not, I don't care how long you hear me speaking, we could be here for 24 hours. What I'm never going to push a narrative that all white people are bad, all black women are loud, all black men are deadbeat dads. I'm never going to push that narrative because I know better. So it's not about a shock jock for me. It's not about, oh, let me just say this to get some views and clicks. Let me totally destroy the next man or the next woman, so that way people will think I'm cool, and that makes me a macho man, an alpha man, the big dog on camp. No, it don't. Because life versus YouTube. But what happens is when you got a lot of people that don't have authority in real life have issues with anything looking like authority on social media. You sound like authority. You sound like you in charge or something. Move around. Too much. I was doing an interview / breakdown, and I had somebody say, "Hey, Tough Love, do you feel like your message, people would receive your message a little better if you kind of, you know what I'm saying, pull back a little bit?" And pull back? Who, me? Pull back? So let me get it straight. Hold on, let me get some water. Hold on, listen. Hold on, because this is funny to me. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. Stay with me. Charleston White said, "Have you ever stood over a white man and watched a life leave his body?" That he R-word a white woman. That Asian babies should not exist, right? He attacked Boosie's son, T.I.'s son, Deion Sanders' son. And nobody at no point in time told him he should pull back his message. He should tone it down. I'm about to piss somebody off. I ain't toning shit down. I ain't toning a goddamn thing down. I'm going to turn this shit up. Because everything that I'm saying is actual factual. That shit is in your face. The thing about it is, instead of goddamn coming up in here like you don't know what's going on, I make you sit up in your seat. I make you straighten up your tie. I make you comb your hair, comb your beard. Get the nails in your feet done. It's going to be a long one. I make you adult up. That's the issue. And here's the thing. A lot of people, if they would have had that in a real life, they wouldn't be where they are now. They wouldn't have the mindset they have now because nobody gave a damn about them. They let them kind of run amok and run astray. Charleston White had his juvenile detention officers and, go to bat for him so he can get out of the little piece or whatever. It's a little thing online. You guys can check it out, right? And they say, hey, this guy's reformed, he got a bright future, et cetera, right? The person that was murdered or whatever came, hugged Charleston White and say, look, let him out. Don't send him to prison or whatever, because he was supposed to go to prison on his 18th birthday. Do the research. Charleston White gets out. Now, can you imagine if I am those correctional officers, I am the person that you assisted in taking a life. I'm the person that spoke on your behalf to get you free so you wouldn't have to go to prison. And you're out here spreading hate speech. You're online spreading hate speech. Say Cheese TV is giving you a platform. This content creator giving you a platform. This person is donating. This person thinks it's cool. Well, my whole thing about it is, why black people ain't say nothing? Why we ain't say it was wrong? Why did we appreciate what he was doing? Why was it cool? Why was it cool? We were so busy doing reaction videos that we never reacted and said anything. We never reacted and said, stop. We don't appreciate it. This don't represent black people. We don't care what you do in the community, but you need to stop doing what you're doing now. We don't want you in our schools talking to our children. We don't want you putting yourself in a position where you feel like what you're doing, we're behind you. We let Charleston White feel like what he was doing was worthwhile. We applauded it and cheered for it, shared it and appreciated it, invited him to the platform. Tell us more about them Asian babies, man. Tell us why you said that about Deion Sanders, bruh. Who's the next shock jock, ladies and gentlemen? Don't just be in here watching. If you hit the like button for Charleston White, you damn sure can hit the like button for what I'm saying. Who's the next shock jock? Who's the next shock jock? I just want to know. I just want to be prepared so I can tell my girls. Who's the next shock jock? Because see, Charleston said it's okay to R-word white women. The next person is going to say it's okay to R-word black women. How many men are going to sit back and say, I don't see it? I don't know what he's saying. That's what we did when he said the white woman. That's what he did when he said about the Asian kids. We act like we didn't see it. It wasn't important. So the next shock jock needs to shake up the black community, right? Right? All black men should be incarcerated. They all deadbeats. Right? All black women wear a weave in their head. Yep, they all bald head. Right? Who's the next shock jock? Who's the next shock jock? Instead of 20K, I'm gonna put 100K on this on Shakara Richardson. I appreciate that donation, brother. Thank you, man. But see, here's the thing. You know what I noticed? That messages like this don't get out. Messages like this don't get out. You gotta say, hit the like button. For what? For what, man? Bang that, break it. Break it. Break it. Because when it's revolutionary if I'm spreading hatred. It's monumental if I'm spreading hatred and disrespect. It's monumental and revolutionary. If I'm beefing, oh hell. Whoa, this is the best. Like, comment, subscribe. It's revolutionary. Best thing ever. Best thing going on social media. The only thing going on social media. You got people scared to be who they are because nobody will accept them or nobody has accepted them in real life. And then when people come as they are, who they are, you say, dumb it down or they're not going to get it. If you got common sense, you'll get it. If you're serious about your life, you'll get it. If you're a mother, that's a mother. If you're a father, that's a father. If you're a productive citizen, you work every day to support yourself and your family, you're going to get it. You're going to understand it. You're going to appreciate it. But we don't appreciate it unless it's tearing somebody down. Unless we're hiding in the comments and typing all this negative stuff. But you know what I've noticed about that? It don't do shit. It don't do shit. You can't even come. You can't even come in my comment section and type. YouTube is now saying this sounds like hate speech. This sounds like cyberbullying. Let me hold this comment for review. My moderators are like, we having an adult conversation. This not gonna happen, Playboy. Bye-bye. It's adults over here. That's the difference. It's adults. It's people who understand that, bro, look, we ain't on that shock jock shit. No, we're not applauding that. We don't appreciate that. We don't think that's cool. And we ain't gonna wait for YouTube to say anything about it. Don't just come in here, hit the like button. We're not gonna wait for some kids at Colorado to say, we serious about ours. We serious about ours. Well, why are we not serious about ours? Y'all don't think that's odd? How do you go on for months and years spreading this rhetoric and pushing this narrative, and you think that, well, YouTube ain't gonna do nothing? By the time they get to my channel, all it takes is one person who cares and says, this don't sound right. This don't look right. This don't feel right. And if you can play this video for someone outside of YouTube that sits in some type of authoritative capacity, some type of legal capacity, and you say, what does this sound like to you? Sound like we need to do something about it. Sound like we need to stop it. Because I don't know about you guys, but I can almost imagine that some little young lady goes to her father, who was a senator, a judge, something, and says, Dad, did you hear what this guy said about Deion Sanders' son? What he said about the staff? What he said about us as students over here at this school? He did what? Give me your phone. Give me your phone. But we turn the other cheek. We laugh at it. We ignore it. We wait for YouTube to do something about it, for us to speak on it, and that makes us real men and women. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Mario J. This is Tough Love. Till next time, dog up. Peace.